Liverpool may be looking to award Gravenberch with a new contract to keep away potential suitors and tie the midfielder down to a longer-term contract. Salah is still chasing records as he secures Liverpool's win yesterday with an emphatic penalty, and Virgil van Dijk has spoken about Alexander Isak. People, it's Monday. You know what that means. It's Callum. It's the morning meetup show. Smash the like button, subscribe and comment. Let's talk about it.
Hi, this is Jordan Henderson, and you're watching Team Kopish.
See, now you're tuning in. It's the main free back again. Ripping LFC till the end, so go on tell a friend. If they rockin' red, they're a 10 champions. We the best, we come again. Kopish clean up in every region. Elevation in every season. Couch up and all the fast match up and real rap and drifty go on tell them this is that, this is that. This is Kopish. This is Kopish. Reppin' Liverpool to the end, champions, we the best, come again. This is that. This is Kopish. This is Kopish. The main free back up in your screen, real ones know this the place to be. This is Kopish.
Once again, big up Sharif, big up John II. The music's a vibe, the video's a vibe. Hey, might be the best intro on YouTube at the moment. I'm just saying. Maybe I'm a little bit biased, but might just be the best intro. Once again, big up John II, big up Sharif. Right, people, you know how this goes. On a Monday, what do we do, guys? We do a little bit of shirt association. So I got one here, not from that long ago, although it feels like a bit time ago. It's a New Balance one. It's the kit that I first looked at Liverpool and said, yeah, we can win majors for a while. And it's this one. 17-18 New Balance, one of my favorite kits. Who is the first person you think of when you see this kit and why, guys? For me, the first person I think of with this kit is probably going to shock a few people. Oxlade-Chamberlain. I know Salah did a madness with this kit. I know Coutinho did a madness. I know Bobby did a madness. I also know Sadio did a madness. But this kit reminds me of Ox so much. So much. I remember that iconic run and goal against Manchester City in the 4-3 game at Anfield. And I remember that iconic goal in the Champions League where he beat them 3-0 at Anfield. I remember him setting Salah up. I think it might have been against West Brom in the league. Like, that shirt just reminds me of Ox. The first person I think of when I see that shirt is Ox. Obviously, Salah broke records in that shirt, so he will be immortalized from that shirt. But because Salah's broken so many records over the years and he's immortalized so many shirts, maybe I'm glossing over it a little bit. But for me, when I see that shirt, the first person I think of is Ox. I shout out to Liao101, Robbo as well. That's a shout. Ronak says Bobby. Isaiah Davidson says Clavan is a shout. Remember the Clavan turn? When he dropped the shoulder, the Clavan turn. Let me do it again. The Clavan turn. Got some players there, man. Do you know what? Big up Pimping Distress. He says, Cal, no ritual beard brushing this morning. Where's my brush? I apologize. Obviously, I know I'm influencing a lot of people at the moment with this whole beard culture. And sometimes I forget the responsibility I've got. I don't even have my brush in here. That's crazy. I don't even have my hairbrush in there. Where's my hair? Did one of the kids move my hairbrush? Sorry, Pimp. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to make this up to you this evening, though. I'm going to make this up to you because I know I'm influencing a wave at the moment. Many people say that me and Rick Ross are the reason why a lot of men are growing a beard out. And look, it's a humbling thing to hear that. Do I want to take all the credit for it? No. But look, with great power comes great responsibility. And obviously the beard game is, look, I don't want to boast about it, but there's people saying that I have the best beard game. And, you know, I'm just humbled that people say these things. Big up to Gaz. Obviously Gaz is up there with a great beard. Sadiq, another one. Obviously man like Matt, drifty when he grows the beard out. But none of them are quite on this level. But you know, it is what it is. Not everyone can hold the throne. and it is what it is. Even Hassam, big up Hassam. Hassam's got a great beard as well, but I mean, maybe it's just me in it, but I've been told I'm influencing a culture with this beard movement wave. So this is what I've been told. This isn't me saying this. So big up to each and every one of you who have given me this accolade, and I appreciate it. And I'll make sure I do right by you guys. I'll keep growing the beard. I'll keep showing you guys who didn't think it was possible that it is possible, and we'll keep moving on to bigger and better things. But yeah, let me look at that. Give you a little close up. I ain't been barbers for a little while. You can tell by my hair, but obviously, like, truthfully, I don't want any more kids yet. I don't want to trim up the beard yet. So like the missus jumps on me, and then it's like, oh, we got 4 kids. Everyone's gonna call me Endo. So sometimes I have to let my appearance come across a bit shoddy, or else I'm gonna just keep on having children after children after children. So, you know, again, with great power comes great responsibility. Big up John Conway as always. Big up Cal, love the new intro. Big up yourself, John, as always. Bless up, bro. Hope you and the family are well. Right, people, let's speak about the first topic, and that is that according to where are we? According to who was it who posted it? Where are you? There we go. So, according to the COP correspondent, exclusive discussions have already started for Ryan Gravenberch to extend his stay at Anfield. Negotiations not done yet, but he will stay at Liverpool. Richard Hughes is at the forefront of these negotiations. Contract to be extended until 2031 with a 1-year extension. Announcement coming later in the season. Very vague, but let me be real with you guys. Tying Grav down to a contract will be massive for the club. Gravenberch last season, starting of this season, has been nothing short of magic. And he really is putting a lot of the doubts to bed about whether he's that guy to lead us into the future. He's 23 years old, turned 23 in May, so a very young 23-year-old. And he's just going from strength to strength. There's an argument to say he's the first midfielder on the team sheet. He's the first midfielder who needs to be named. And you know what? Mr. B Red, I don't know how to pronounce the middle bit of that name, so and it could come across wrong in a pause. So I'm just going to say Mr. B Red. I want to ask you guys a question. Where does Gravenberch sit in rankings of Premier League defense? I'll say defensive midfielders or players who play in the pivot. So you're looking at players like Declan Rice, Caicedo. Where does he sit in that group, in my opinion? And let's not sit on the fence here, guys. Let's not say top 3 because we know he's top 3. Where does he actually sit? In fact, is he top 3? You got Rodri there as well. I think, if I'm going to be fair, even though I think he had a better season than Declan Rice last season, I'm going to go Rodri, Declan, Caicedo, and then Grav. I know people are going to get onto me because people think I don't rate our players for one reason or another. I personally think Grav is top 4. In the pivot, I think Grav is, like you saw him yesterday on the half turn, just relieving pressure on the team when the ball comes into him. He's just, the guy is excellent, man. Is he, I'm trying to think, is he younger than Caicedo? Caicedo is also quite young as well. Caicedo is 23 as well. He turns 24 in November, so he's younger than Caicedo. He's obviously younger than Rodri and Rice. What are we saying, guys? See, Tyler, I don't agree with this, Tyler. I don't think, look, I'm obviously the Caicedo situation started off the cow curse, as you guys dubbed it, but I don't think Caicedo's just a tackle merchant. Like, Caicedo scores goals, he breaks up play, he can drive with the ball. Like, Caicedo's a very good player. With all due respect, I don't think Zubimendi is as good as Gravenberch. with all due respect, I think Zubimendi's an excellent player. I don't think he's as good as Gravenberch. This I agree with Abijay. He has the potential to be the best I think he has the potential to be the best by the end of this season, potentially. If he continues this season how he started, I think there's an argument to say he might become the best. And the question I want to ask you guys is, do we still need another DM? And the reason I asked this question is because Grav's importance to the team now. You see with his intercepting, you see with his tackling, his approach to the game, the way he's able to relieve pressure. I'd say the only area, well, there's a couple of areas where he could improve, but some of them you can't physically improve. I think I'd like him to be a bit quicker, but Fabinho wasn't that quicker. Fabinho was absolutely fine there. And then maybe his part, I'd like him to show. I'm not going to say I want him to improve his passing. I want him to show more of his passing range, because I think there's a really bad narrative going around the Kopish community that Grav can't pass the ball. Now, can he pass the ball as good as McAllister? No, but no one else in our team can pass the ball as good as McAllister. Has he got as good a long-range pass as Szoboszlai? No, but maybe Szoboszlai has the best long-range pass in the team apart from Virgil. This notion that Grav can't pass well, like, I don't understand. I don't know where it developed. I don't know where it started. I don't know why so many people think it's just true. I personally look at Grav and I think he's a very good passer with the ball. Maybe he doesn't look as aesthetically pleasing as some others, but if the pass goes to the player, then the pass goes to the player, right? So for me, there's not many areas of his game that need to improve. Maybe just a little bit more physicality when it's needed in certain rough games. But I've seen Gravenberch ping long-range passes for the Netherlands. I've seen him do it for Liverpool. And when he does it, it's crickets. But the moment he tries a long-range pass and it doesn't work out, he's not a great passer of the ball. Like, he's the most press-resistant player we've got in this team. Big up yourself, Emil John. Hope you and the family are well. Big up to everyone in the chat, by the way. I just saw Emil John. Me and Emil are friends, so just wanted to give Emil a special shout out. Yeah, I think Gravenberch is unfortunately labelled with certain things that aren't true. For me, easily the most press-resistant player we have in the team. Like, you can't press Gravenberch. You press Gravenberch, you're done. Like, you're back again. If you press Gravenberch, you're done, because he's going to half turn and it's done. You step off Gravenberch, he's going to turn out and he's going to pass it anyway. So for me, you just got to do what you got to do. Big up Jamie Phillips. Hope you're well, bro. If you haven't already, make sure you head over to Big Up and catch our show that we did yesterday, Kopish Vibes with Jamie Phillips and James. Great show. We had a really good in-depth chat about a lot of topics, so it was good, man. Big up to the raid, the USA raid. Yeah, I think I saw N90 in the chat as well. Big up N90. Go subscribe to N90's channel. Go subscribe to Jamie's channel as well. But yeah, people, for me, Grav is in the top 4 best pivot midfielders in the league. I don't want to just say defensive midfielders because I think he's a bit more than that. But he's definitely top 4. Then obviously below that, you've got your Whartons, you've got your Belabors and players like that as well. But yeah, for me, guys, let me know where you think Grav sits. Big up to Hooks for the raid as well. It's our brother over there. Obviously, guys, you know what to do. Whenever you're on Hooks' stream, just say #FreeHooks. We're trying to get him to, enjoy life by becoming a Liverpool fan, because he doesn't deserve the turmoil that's going on at Arsenal. So make sure #FreeHooks. Right, little Adrian says, no, keep Hooks locked up. No. Look, Hooks is going through a moment at the moment where he's not making the right decisions. But yeah, free Hooks all day, every day. And we need him as a Liverpool fan. Make sure you smash the like button if you haven't already, people, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. But also, people, okjersey.com for the best football shirts for £15. Whether you want to buy this season's kits, last season's kits, or retro kits from yesteryear, make sure you head over to okjersey.com and grab yourself a £15 Liverpool jersey. Head over there now, people. Link in the description, and you get 8% off with the code KOPISH, all one word, KOPISH. Make sure you head over there right now, people, or after the show, should I say. Right, on to the next topic. He hasn't had a great start to this season. His first touch has been off, his shooting's been off, his decision-making's been off, his passing's been off. Everything's not been clicking for the Mohamed Salah that we know. However, he's got 1 goal per 2 games this season with 2 in 4. And he's now moved ahead of Andy Cole in the Premier League all-time list. I repeat, he's now number 4 in the Premier League all-time goal-scoring list. And he's now 20 behind Wayne Rooney, who sits 3rd. Mo Salah dispatched an emphatic penalty yesterday. Now, we know he didn't have a great game. And just like Liverpool, a lot of Liverpool fans, we're saying it right now. Look, don't really care about the results. Sorry, don't really care about the performances as much. We just want the points on the board. Do we not have to kind of say the same thing about Mo? To an extent. Now, I know players are different from game results, but the fact that Mo's still getting GA and he's not playing well, isn't that a good thing? Like, isn't it a good thing that we're seeing a player who might not be playing great, but still being decisive in games? Now, granted, in the first game of the season, he got the goal that kind of just settled the nerves against Bournemouth to make it 4-2. In this game against Burnley, he gets the winner. In the Arsenal game, he was involved, but did very, very little to affect the game, considering how many times he could have affected the game. And the Newcastle game was just a weird game for all intents and purposes because of the hatred Newcastle have for us, because we legally approached their player and legally purchased their player for a British record fee. I still don't know why personally, but go figuring it. Is anyone concerned about most? Oh, sorry, you're right, Trudon. He did get the assist for Rio, so he's actually got 3 GA in 4 games. He did get the assist. I know Sobo got the dummy, but technically it's a Salah assist, so he's got 3 GA in 4 games. Now, again, you guys know me. I don't just do the GA stuff. I do think stats have to be contextualized, and the eye test is subjective, and the two need to be merged together in order to get a full picture of things. However, if he's not playing well and he's still being decisive in games, still getting GA, I think you've got to tip your hat to the man. And I want to ask you guys right now. So he's 20 off Wayne Rooney. I think he'll see out the 2 years at Liverpool. I know a lot of people think if Elise signs in the summer, which I expect to happen, that he goes. I don't think that happens. I think we get 1 season of Elise and Salah, and I'll be honest, that's all I need. I need that. 1 season of Elise and Salah for me. This will be me.
خلاص كله شوف.
That'll be me. And big up to everyone who's got their volume turned up loud. Big up to everyone who's watching when there's other people around. You just been caught out, people. You just been caught out. But that will be me if Liverpool sign Elise and keep Salah for 1 season. I think, personally, if Salah stays, he gets past Rooney. If he stays for 2 years, he gets past Rooney. Now, I don't know if he gets to Harry Kane. In fact, no. I tell a lie. He gets to Harry Kane. Harry Kane sitting on 213, 5 more than Rooney. He's not getting to Alan Shearer, though. So when all things are considered, he will, in my opinion, leave not this summer, the following summer on a free. And he deserves that. He deserves a nice send-off. And for me, he gets past Harry Kane and Wayne Rooney and becomes number 2 Premier League all-time goal scorer. Marcel, what if Kane come back to the Premier League next season? Yeah, then it's dark for Mo. I'm not going to lie. It's dark. I didn't think of that one, Marcel. I didn't think of that one. The rumours are, though, that Kane might go Barcelona to take over from Lewandowski. And here's the thing. If Kane comes back to the Premier League, who takes him? All serious. Like, does he go back to Spurs? Maybe, I don't know. Big up Sadiq. Hope you're well, brother. Hope the family is good as well. Big up Rosa as well. I ain't seen Rosa in a little while. Yeah, I don't know if Kane comes back to the Prem, guys. He's going to win another Bundesliga this season. That's obvious. All right, Rosa, you're right. Man United put their name in the hat. But does Harry Kane go to Man United? I doubt it. Harry Kane's not a stupid person. He ain't going Man United not to play Champions League football and all that and to have to go through nonsense. The only way Kane goes Man United is if they get Glasner, for example, and they have a strong end to the season. And even then, I still don't see it happening. So I think Barca going for Kane when Lewandowski hangs his boots up, and then I think he helps Barca. But I don't think he comes back to the Prem. If he does, it's going to be really, really late in his career. And even then, he could still go Saudi. He could go to America. Arto, I don't see Haaland leaving Man City for now either. I don't. If Vinny goes, maybe they look to Haaland at Man City. But I think Haaland's really happy at Man City. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. But I think Salah gets to number 2 in the list. That's just me personally. I think he gets to number 2 in the list. Let me know what you guys think. Right. Final topic of the show. And Virgil van Dijk, our captain, has had his say about Alexander Isak. He has said, listen, he's going to be very important for the football club. Obviously, he's a fantastic player and he has to realize that it's another step up. There's more things to be asked of him on and off the pitch, but I'm not worried whatsoever. He's going to do pretty well, like the other new boys as well. It's time for him now to get as fit as possible, as quickly as possible, and be important with goals, with link-up play, like Hugo is already as well. It's good to have competition. We have to push each other to be successful, and I'm confident that will be the case. Firstly, Virgil van Dijk, my captain. I remember when we had Hendo, and I said, you know, Virgil should be captain. Like when Hendo decides to leave, and a lot of people doubted Virgil as captain. Those doubts have been put to bed now. Do you know why I like what Virgil said? Because he's set an expectation of what he wants from Isak. He's also explained that he needs to get up to fitness. He's also praised his competitor in Hugo Ekitike by saying that Ekitike's done a great job. Big up Lakers in the chat. Hope you're well, brother. He's also praised Hugo Ekitike. And he's also put down a marker saying this is a club where competition should be and will be highlighted because the iron sharpens iron and the best bring out the best in others. Virgil van Dijk just gets it, man. He just gets it. And we are in such good hands with him as a captain. Such good hands. And look, I know a few fans thought he'd be on the bench yesterday. I'm happy Isak wasn't on the bench. You know why? Because if that game went how it went yesterday and Isak had to come on, the expectation would have been through the roof. I'm glad we did that without Isak yesterday. So now when we do have Isak, it's either Isak or Ekitike coming off the bench for games like this. We can change formation and go 4-2-4. It's not Chiesa coming on in a central position. Things are going to change, people. Things are going to change. Hey, John the Second in the chat with the vibes on the intro. Big up yourself, bro. Look, guys, go and subscribe to John the Second's channel as well. He's a fantastic musician and got a bright future ahead as well. Look, people, I'm going to wrap up there because I've got a few things to do before I'm on the show with Sam and Tom and James and Matt at 12 p.m. UK time on Hassam's channel. Please, guys, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Also, check out OK Jersey. Bastion of Invincibility says, are we suffering without Diaz? Surely it would have been better to extend his contract and give him a rise that he was due. At the moment, it looks like it was a bit of a mistake letting him go. I don't think Diaz is irreplaceable. I just don't think we replaced him. However, we're going to speak about this later on the show, so I don't want to give too much away, but I'm going to say this to myself. I'm kind of holding the mirror up to myself here. Are we sleeping on potential Rio actually having more of an impact than some of us thought? And I say some of us, me, because I've been critical of the situation, not because I don't rate Rio, just because I think I don't want him fast-tracked or rushed. Atana says, Moises is the 6 we wanted, but didn't get till today. I hear it. Atanas. Says one thing Slot does better than Klopp is no favoritism. He's not going to reward BS performances. You don't perform over a period of games. You hold bench. I don't know if that's true right now. I gotta be honest. I think Slot is showing that as well. I mean, Salah ain't been turning up trees and he's still been playing. Yeah, I don't know if that's fully true yet. I think there's a bit more time to be before we make that judgment personally. I think he's more cutthroat. For example, we saw that yesterday with the Kirkes situation. He's more cutthroat. But I mean, Cody hasn't been playing well either. Shout out to KJSJ7, and he's still been playing. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But look, people, please do smash the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I want to see who's currently live at the moment so we can redirect and raid their stream. So bear with me a sec. I want to see who's live because we get a lot of love from people like Hooks and a gal who always redirect to us. So I want to see who's live at the moment so we can repay the favor. Where are we? Redirect. Who is live at the moment? So live at the moment is George Durag Diaries. George, Tottenham fan. So make sure you go over to George and just do Kopish raid. Make sure you do that. Big up the Jerry James show in the building. You'll catch him on Hassam's channel on a Friday. Also, he has his own channel as well, which is there. So make sure you subscribe. Does Robbo start over Kirkes midweek? Surely. Jerry, I hate to do this. But we are we're gonna speak about that tomorrow in the pre-match preview. So tune in tomorrow for that's a nice little spoiler. People, we'll be back at 9:30 p.m. UK time. So make sure you're there. It's been a pleasure as always. You guys start my week off in a magical way. I love doing this show on a Monday morning. The vibe's always good. You lot banter. It's brilliant. True Don's there, always giving me banter. Ty's there, giving me banter. Rosa's giving me banter. The love from the chat. You guys are amazing. Best community on YouTube. I say that and I hold no qualms about saying that we have the best community on YouTube. So people, all you have to do now is just smash that like button. Till I see you again a bit later. Have a fantastic rest of the day. Stay safe, stay blessed. The Kopish out, people. Take care.